Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. And today we're talking about the match coming up tomorrow, which is against Everton. And we're going to talk about a recap of the games we just played, the game against Omanaya and the game against Man City, the demolition. With me today is Kay, the smiley one. Kay, we're representing UK. How are you today, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
Oh, could be better. I mean, it wasn't bad on Thursday, but, you know, the Sunday aftertaste kind of left a bit after the win on Thursday. So let me take you back a few notches. It wasn't the best result. On Sunday, we were all in the same chat. We saw the lineup against Man City.
Yeah.
I was stuck in front of a railway track. I couldn't even see. I was there in time to get to the game, to work the game. The train would not even move. It just stuck on the track. I didn't get into the pub till about 25th minute. But we were already being 2-0 down at the time.
Yeah.
So how did that game go to you?
Yeah, we lost the game in the first 10 minutes, to be honest. Like, we started poorly, started rabbit in the headlights. You know, these derbies, you don't start properly or start well, it sets the tone for the game, and it's like a sucker punch. They got us, goal, and it's like, we didn't know how to react. Another goal, and then it's like Brentford and Brighton all over again. We just collapsed. And it was like, no one wanted to get on the ball. No one had confidence. It was just a bad start from start to finish.
4-0 down first half.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking at 4-0 down?
Yeah, just end the game. I was like, damage limitation now. We're never getting back in this game. And then, it just got from bad to worse. Like, when they got to 6-1, I was like, wow, like, this is embarrassing. I thought it was going to be like when we beat Arsenal 8-2.
Right, you know, right.
But it's just, and the thing is, they didn't have Diaz and they started Ake, but obviously it was to do with the pace. They selected a lineup to counter the Rashford pace.
That's what Pep does. That is what Pep does. He watches and understands and plans strategically. Do you think Ten Hag learned a lesson? I mean, his first derby against Pep, who he's worked under in Germany for Bayern Munich. Do you think he learned something that day?
I think he probably realised how, because obviously the people are forgetting this is his first season in the Prem, and we all said it, like, he's done well at the Ajax, but to come into the Prem, never been there before, it can be a shock to the system, how quick the game is, the way he wanted to play in those first two games, and he's ripped up the blueprints and thought, you know what, this ain't going to work right now, so let me just be a bit more counter-attacking and play a little bit differently. But it's just, City are just, Haaland's just ridiculous. And then the subs they brought.
I saw that pass De Bruyne gave him.
De Bruyne.
Oh, that pass, that in between, that Varane was there. Yeah. Damn.
Put it on a plate for him. It was amazing.
Instant, mate. People said De Gea should have come out. I don't think De Gea could have done much.
He couldn't come out. The ball was so good that.
He was just begging for a touch, begging.
It just shows the levels in class. Like,
it does show.
They are so far ahead. I think Pep's is sixth or seventh year, and this is like Pep's eighth game or seventh game. It's like chalk and cheese, isn't it? Like, for us to get to that level, it's gonna take a while.
I thought we were a bit closer. Are we still far off?
I think them getting Haaland is just widening it massively. If they didn't have Haaland, we were itching closer. But they were missing. Like, everyone thought after Aguero went, would they be able to get anyone that was like him? And now Haaland's just the upgrade.
Guy's a beast.
What he's doing is he's just bullying people.
The fact they let Foden score hat-trick was even, I mean, the first goal Foden scored, that one in the first 5 minutes, I don't know how they gets beaten as near post, but it's just like, whatever, mate.
But you know what it is? It's what City do. They always get to the edge of the box and cut it back. But now they've got Haaland that they can cross now, you'll head it. They can play any way and beat you anyway. So the low block teams used to try and do, because they never really used to cross it. But now they've got Haaland, it's like, it's just, And they've got players that can beat a man. So Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Mahrez can beat a man. Like, it's just, yeah, we haven't got players in that team. Maybe Rashford and Marshall. Apart from that, the rest of our team in midfield can't really beat a man. Ericsson, Bruno, they're good technically, but they're not going to do a step over or run
Dribble.
past the man. Yeah, and we that's what we're crying out for in that team. A player that can commit players.
And is Frank de Jong, does he go past players?
He can do, but the way it was talking about where we were going to buy him, we were going to play him as a holding midfielder. So I don't know. Would he be trying to dribble past players as a holding midfielder? Probably
Not
not.
really.
Yeah. But I think
Right. So we
back to
lost 6-3. Martial gave us some something to at least save some face, scoring 2 goals. We went to Omnia, went to Cyprus to play the Omnia AC Omnia, who in their league came 7th, but because they won the Cyprus Cup, it moved them into Europa League. They scored United again first. Sancho messing around, don't know what he did that pass to Malaysia, left the guy stranded, and they scored. When you saw that game, what was going through your mind when we conceded the first goal?
I was like, oh my gosh, all these chances we've had, and we just,
Yes.
yeah, it was just like, please don't lose this game. That's all I was thinking. Do not lose this game. Like this is like they're not even a League Two team in England. Like you can't lose
Yeah.
this game.
So we managed to pull the game back. Ronaldo missing chances. Bruno, Dalot trying to provide on a plate. What was
Yeah.
going through Ronaldo's head? Do you think he was trying too hard?
Yeah, I think because it was going to be his 700th career goal. I think that was, and they always say when you're a player, don't tense up. He just felt he didn't feel relaxed. He didn't look relaxed. So it was just like they were obviously trying to get a goal from him, and it just, yeah, you're forcing it, and you shouldn't really be forcing it.
Right, right. So we moved. We got a result. 6
Yeah,
points in a group at 6 out of 9, and Real Sociedad have won all games.
yeah.
They're 9 points, 3 games. So we play Omnia on Thursday for the return game.
Yeah.
And yes, so that takes us to Everton tomorrow. Everton didn't play this week, as you know. They've got a break. They should be fresh.
Yeah.
Where do you see the last couple of games at Everton we have been losing?
Yeah,
Do you remember the game we got beat 4-0 and Ole said most of these players will be playing their last game?
Yeah.
And that never happened. They all literally 90% of them will still play the next scene, so he was just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
We've lost last thing we lost there 1-0. And yes, what are you expecting tomorrow? What is your predicted lineup? What do you think United can do you think can we get 3 points from there?
I think if we get Marshall playing, Rashford playing, and Anthony playing,
For no Sancho, you won't put Sancho in the lineup.
I'd take him out at the moment because he's going through a bit of a dip. And normally we'd keep trying to play him into form, but I'd take him out and do what we did with Rashford, where Rashford didn't start well at the start of the season. Now he's on form. And this is what we've not had for a while. It was almost like play first 11, even if they're playing rubbish, run them into the ground, and they just get criticised, confidence goes, take him out, let him come on as a sub, fresh, commit players, and hopefully we can do all right. And then I'll start Casemiro.
You start Casemiro. So
Yeah.
so you said your front three. You said Martial, Rashford, Anthony, right?
Anthony. Yeah.
In your midfield, who's in your midfield?
This is ideally I'd put Casemiro with maybe Fred or McTominay. Probably McTominay because he's been playing. He's had games. Fred's probably not the game to a home game. I'd put him in, but this game I probably wouldn't. And I'd put Ericsson in and drop Bruno. To be honest.
So you put Ericsson, McTominay, and Casemiro.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're quite an energetic team, Everton, and they work hard. We need players that are going to work hard, get around the pitch tomorrow.
And your back four remains the same apart from Lindelof, right? Or would you swap Malaysia for a shot this time?
Yeah. If Varane's fit, I'd put Varane back in
straight
with Martinez. The low obviously picks himself. De Gea plays himself. Malaysia, I'd probably keep him in personally. I know a few people say the last 2 games he's not played amazing, but like he's been one of our better bright sparks, and he's aggressive on the ball. Luke Shaw tends to get caught out, and in the game we played on Thursday, he got quite a position.
Right.
And it's not the
From the
first time.
pass from Sancho.
Yeah.
So Sancho, you're saying on the bench. Ronaldo on the bench. Fred on the bench. So that lineup: Anthony, Rashford, Martial, Casemiro, McTominay, and Eriksen.
Yeah.
Not bad. The McTominay, because what I'm seeing here from what Ten Hag is saying,
Yeah.
I don't think in the Premier League he thinks Casemiro is
Up to scratch.
up to scratch physically. I think the European games are slower, at slower pace than the Premier League game. So I think not till McTominay is suspended or injured before I think he will probably know how good Casemiro is in the Premier League to start.
Yeah.
But he
it's
will
probably
get
better
shot.
to start him in the home game, because I think McTominay, if he gets one more
But
yellow,
this is what Goodison Park.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking he won't start Casemiro. That's the only thing that's putting me off, because normally you want to put your new signings in that trying to adapt to the home game. It's like when we got Varane, people were like he should start away to whoever it was, and I was like, no, you put him in a home game, because the confidence is there.
Yes,
the fans are on your side, because you don't want him to start on a nervous.
Then you're very correct.
Before you know it, they just start panicking.
Mistakes start to come through.
Yeah. Or you go with McFred.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's even hard to comprehend that name nowadays.
Bruno and Eriksen away at Goodison, we're gonna get run ragged in that midfield.
Bruno and Eriksen at Goodison, you think?
Yeah. With McTominay, they're gonna run through us. Because Bruno's not disciplined enough.
No.
And Eriksen's not got the legs, to be honest. And McTominay's just gonna get a yellow. We know he's gonna get booked. He's a booking waiting to happen.
So for a game like this, that Everton will be ready to come out. I mean, they picked up form in the last couple of games, actually.
They look good, to be fair. They look hard to beat.
They were strong. The first couple of games of the season, they looked like, Frank looked like he's taking them down. But they've picked up. They have woken up to a point, as it is. Let me see the table, we'll see where they are. So Man City. I mean, Liverpool. Do you think they'll get a result at the Emirates tomorrow?
I drove past the Liverpool bus today, actually. When I was coming back from coaching, they were on the M1. Yeah, it was about 1:30. But I don't know, Liverpool, it's hard to say, because they just look like they're scrapping for their lives each game. But I think it won't surprise me if they got a result. It would not surprise me, because Arsenal.
So who are they missing? Who are they missing? Are they missing that many players?
Manutd was injured. I think Fabinho, was he still injured? Thiago was injured. Because they were playing Henderson and who else were they playing? Was it Harvey Elliott?
I think Harvey Elliott played, yeah.
Yeah, so they're missing Fabinho massively.
But I think the biggest miss is money.
Yeah. They didn't anticipate how much they missed.
They didn't.
He makes their team tick.
Yeah. So Everton is in 11th position. Liverpool in 10th. Yeah. Everton 11th with 10 points. Man United are in
12 points, I think.
7th with 12 points. So we're 2 points ahead of Everton. Man City, because they played today, they are on 23 points, 9 games played. Arsenal got game in hand on City, and they're home to Liverpool tomorrow. They win tomorrow, they're back on top of the table. Yeah. Arsene Wenger said recently, this team can win the league title. Arsenal.
I think they'll go close, but I don't think they've got enough depth in squad. Because I think even Jesus, if he gets another booking, he's missing. So it'll be interesting to see them without Jesus. Because who's their number 2 striker?
So what has Arteta done differently this season than previous seasons?
I think the mentality is different, and that's took a little while. When he went pragmatic, hard to beat, he was trying to build the mentality. It's like what United need to do. The mentality is still a bit fragile in our club, but he's just give youth a chance. They fought for their place, and they're clearly fighting for it. And there's competition for places. And there's players like Saliba went out on loan 3 times, come back. Now he's ready. It's like, yep, I want my spot. I'm trying to take my chance. So
Right.
yeah,
Because they played us. I think Liverpool's going to be the second biggest team they played this season.
Yeah. So this will be a big test for them.
It will be a good test. Yeah. I just hope Liverpool. I just want Liverpool to get a result, any result, or win or draw. If they you see, with teams like Arsenal, confidence is a very big factor.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more they start winning, the more they're like, we could do this.
Yeah.
And where they are now, they are on 21 points, and we are on
12.
12. That's 9 points. That's quite. It's already a big gap already.
Yeah.
We lose tomorrow.
I can see them dropping it though. I could see us closing that gap, definitely.
But at the start of the season, they were not even considered as where they'll be now. I
know
there's going to be a break in the Premier League for the World Cup.
Remember last season? I think they lost their first 3 games.
Yeah, everyone was saying Arteta out.
Yeah, they're a team that go on runs. It's when their run stops, they stay in a bad place for a while. Because I think the last 9 games, they lost 7 of them, didn't they? That's why they dropped out of the top 4.
Yeah. They lost to Spurs. Yeah, they did. And after all that, they still finish above us.
Yeah. It shows how bad we've been, doesn't it?
So you've given us your Everton lineup. What's the Everton score?
I think 2-1.
2-1 United.
Yeah, 2 or 3-1. Yeah,
so you're seeing you don't see a defeat.
Nah, I can't see us losing.
You can't see United losing. So okay, 3 points. So you're seeing
Marshall. If Marshall's back on top, and you got Anthony and Rashford. Rashford's in form on the left as well. So and Marshall's, we need that intricate and that pacing behind, that threat of pacing behind, so we can get further up the pitch.
How do you think of Anthony so far?
Do you know what? He's one of them players that would have thrived under Ollie. Moments FC. He's done well in moments, but I still don't think he does enough yet.
Right. Do you think it was worth 98 million?
Nah, no way. He's just lucky he scored on his debut.
Yeah, that kept people quiet. Yeah. And he scored the goal last week. That was a good shot, though. Good goal.
But he's still not doing enough for me.
I feel so too.
The thing that's killed him is Sancho plays well on the right, but now Anthony's coming. It's almost like that's Anthony's spot. No one's going to take that spot unless he gets injured, really. So it's left Sancho in a bit of limbo, and obviously Rashford's good off the left. So it's almost like, but it's good. We've got competition for places, which is good. But just trying to get
Sancho, and Rashford on the left. Then don't forget, there's also Elanga.
Yeah, Elanga's maybe fair choice. I don't think he'll play. This is like we're really struggling.
Right. So tomorrow, hopefully, United can get a victory. It will be great to see them get a win. Because Goodison Park, even back in Alex Ferguson days, it was always a sticky place to go.
Fans are vocal there, man.
They are. They are very feisty and very vocal. They are. I remember one season, I got there second half. It was 94, 95. Yeah. And Duncan Ferguson was still playing for them. He scored this goal. He took off his shirt, doing all this and all that. We had the full team. I think Andy Cole and Cantona were in the team. Was it just Cole was the front man? I remember, but we were missing some chances. But yeah, Ferguson was pissed. But it is what it is. But it's never been an easy ground to get result at Goodison Park. We've had some good games, but it's always one of those games whereby a hit or miss. You got to fight hard for your points at Goodison Park. It's just as bad as going to Anfield to go and try and get a result, because they'll be up for it. They're always up for it. Them lot, exactly. So yeah, but yes,
West Derby as well. So it's.
I know, right? It's a late kickoff. So 1 p.m. 1 p.m. for us, which is 7 o'clock UK.
No, is it not 5:30?
No, let me check.
No, ours is early. The Liverpool game's later. Liverpool Arsenal's at 4:30, I think.
Let me see.
2 o'clock.
Let me
Almost
check
2
this
o'clock.
properly.
It's 1:30 in the afternoon or 2 o'clock. It's definitely the earlier kickoff. And the
Right,
Liverpool one is later.
So Liverpool Arsenal is first, right? Is that
No,
is that
it's 4:30. I think that's 4:30.
all right.
We're on before that. And that's 4:30 UK time.
Sunday? So Arsenal Liverpool is 4:30. Man United.
We're before it.
So Man United is 7:30.
Is it in the evening?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's 1 o'clock for us out here. It's 1 p.m. for us. 1 p.m.
Wow.
Central Time, and you're
That's
6 hours
weird.
ahead of us. So it's 7 p.m. for you.
That's weird. We've never had kickoffs that late.
Yeah, well, I don't know how they made this one so late. 1 p.m., mate. Maybe it's because we played on Thursday. We played early Thursday, and you know, you've gone
Even
the
when
other way.
Even when we play on Thursdays previously, it's never been like that. That's strange, actually.
Yeah, Arsenal's game is 4:30 your time. Man United's game is 7 o'clock your time.
Wow.
You've gone your phone has gone the wrong. Your camera's the other way around.
Oh, is it? All right, let me change it.
You're upside down.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 7 o'clock kickoff. You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is late.
I think they changed that recently.
Maybe so. Yeah, it's 7
They
o'clock. I
never,
was like,
they never really do 7 o'clock kickoffs on a Sunday.
exactly. I don't know why. I don't know what would the trigger is, because Man United played on Thursday early. So yeah, we got Everton 7 p.m. your time, 1 p.m. our time. So it's gonna be an afternoon. So I mean, early in the morning could just watch the Arsenal game, and you know, give a cheer for the Liverpool, and help they get a result, and get ready to go to the pub to go watch the Man United game and see how that goes. Well, yeah, 7 p.m. And next weekend we got Chelsea.
Yeah. This is what will be the make or break of us now. These games. They always said October was going to be tough anyway.
It is.
We've got 9 games in October.
Yes. It's Monday, it's Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. World Cup is November the 6th, which is 3 weeks away.
Before you know it.
So are these teams just going to just join their countries? The players just going to join their countries? Because there's no time to train or meet up again, is there?
Yeah, the last 2 games they played England, those were the 2 games before the warm-up. There's no warm-up games. I think they might go for maybe a week.
A week?
Straight
Where?
into it. Like a week, they go there and then they maybe have a few days or maybe a week before.
Right, in Qatar.
Yeah.
Wow. You think England could do? If England win the World Cup?
World Cups. The World Cup's another level. Euros is one thing, and we went to the final. But World Cup, there's elite teams in that competition. Like, there's teams that you won't even expect to do well. It always throws a curveball, the World Cup.
That's true. I mean, I'm still shocked how Italy did not qualify for that World Cup after winning the Euros. I mean, isn't that strange?
Italy went unbeaten for like, was it 43 or 44 games at one point?
Win the Euros and can't qualify for the World Cup.
It's a mentality thing, though, isn't it? When you win a
World Cup in a row, they're not there. Yeah. Second in a row.
I think there's problems going on behind the scenes.
All right, guys, bro. I'm happy to have you on today. Well, you've heard it from Kay. He's giving United 3 points for tomorrow. He's giving his lineup. His lineup was Martial, Rashford, Anthony. Yeah. In the midfield, he's gone with McTominay, Casemiro, and Eriksen.
Yeah, but I think that's what I would pick. I think he's going to go with Bruno.
I think he'll go with Bruno. But Bruno, I just find he's a bit undisciplined, seriously. Because he tends to leave the middle and go to the attack. And playing as a striker.
Wants to play as a free role. And it's like, we're not good enough to do that yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. And in the defense, you said you will stick with Malaysia, Delo. If Varane's fit, he comes right back in and he plays with Martinez. If he's not fit, then we're back with Lindelof. Yeah. Well, yep, we'll get hopefully 3 points. It's a late kickoff tomorrow, so don't forget to watch out for us. We'll be having a match reaction with the fans after the game, how they feel, regardless of what the result is, we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on all the social media platforms and Spotify. So check us out. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, see you during the week. Take care, brother. Thanks a lot. You too. Take care. Bye.